Right, we've got Hussein and Nadeem, P2M2D1, Unit 6, right. Nadeem, what's the first target group you've chosen there?
The first target group is Muslim ladies of age of under 25s.
Good. Barriers for them?
Barriers, there's quite a few barriers which are money, family support, facilities and religion. The money is they won't have enough money to take part, participation level, which is just booking the local sports
gym and stuff like
yeah,
that.
with friends. Performance level, they won't have the self-confidence to take part in it. Elite level is not enough money to travel and to pay for accommodation when traveling to the sports grounds. Another barrier is young Asian ladies get married at the age of 21, so when they marry, they won't be able to take part. And the religion is they're not meant to show the certain part of their body when taking part in sports. To overcome it, they should have a ladies-only sports centres,
Right.
which will help encourage loads of young Muslims to take part in sports.
They could either wear them long tracksuits with some female athletes who use for sport.
Yeah, we do have some facilities for young people like swimming and gym, which are ladies only. But I think we need more facilities. For example, football, ladies only football, squash, tennis. So that will attract more young Muslim ladies to taking part in sports.
Right, good. Right.
Mine's young teenage boys, and their barriers could be travel, money, ethnicity, but the main barrier I've picked out is support from families, because it can be a barrier for young boys, because when they're like playing at participation level and they go a match against a tough team, well participation level, Sunday team, sorry, and they're playing against a team higher league than them, they would need the support from the families to encourage them to play on the match, because they could easily get nervous. And if they don't, and if some parents do support their children and they don't like what how their kid is performing, they could easily give them a harsh lesson which could lead on for them to quit from the sport.
Right, good. So then what might that prevent at different levels of the continuum?
That could prevent him, if he's got talent and he's not showing that, then it could prevent him from going on to performance level and then from elite. So for me to from my point of view, for them to overcome this barrier, I suggest they open up with their parents and tell them what they're lacking on, so they can boost them from this self-confidence, which could gradually get them through to performance level and to elite level.
Right, good. Right, what's final target group then?
The final target group is disabled children. The main barriers for them is money and transportation, because they won't be able to travel, because if they're disabled, they won't be able to travel far, and the money will be the main factor, because they'll have to spend loads of money to have the right transportation to go to the facilities and everything.
They will also need support when travelling, because they need someone to push them in the wheelchair, something like that.
And they also need the correct equipment for their ability. So the equipment is not cheap, and
so some facilities they will have the correct equipment for their abilities.
Right,
which
okay.
Could
Can you think of any events recently over the last few years that have helped increase participation for?
London Paralympics.
Good.
It does give you the opportunities, but it's always the travel and money to go there and pay for accommodation. It's attracting more and more young disabled children, but I think there should be something there for the young children to take part, and should have arranged something for the travel and accommodation should be paid for them to take part, to travel all the way from local key disabled children need to have travel and accommodation paid for to travel all the way to London to take part in elite level, taking part in the Paralympics.
Right, so just summarising, so you 3 target groups are what, sorry?
Young people, disabled people, and Muslim ladies.
Muslim women, right. You've done different barriers, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add to link it to sports development continuum? Anything else you can think of for any of those?
Performance level for disabled children, they don't have enough support from their families and they don't have the self-confidence to take part in at the performance levels.
Right, good. What's the name?
I could do both for Muslim ladies and young
Right.
people, but this could occur for both of them. Mine was going to be like, they won't have enough money to play, to organise their own game at five-side football, which was like participation level. And when they get to a performance level, they won't have the enough family support to like give them the confidence they need to go on to elite level. And most young age talent people, young people have a lot of talent in them, and if they don't have the support, they can't go on to do performance at elite level.
And another barrier for Muslim ladies is the education, because Asian families expect their children to have good education, go on to university, get a good degree and have a good job. So for that, I think they should have, like university should have more sports, ladies only sports centres for them to take part in sports.
Basically, well, women now, Muslim women at the age of like 20, 21, they get married basically, and which is kind of unfair for them because they will, if they're like interested in a sport and want to go on to perform on performance level, elite level, they won't have the family support which they need to carry on, which will like basically put them back in square one, not performing at all.
We do have a young Muslim lady who's taken part in boxing from a local Keithley. She was the first Muslim lady to take part in boxing at the age of 16. So she had the family support, so everything, accommodation, she had enough money to take part in it and get higher up
Right.
performance level.
Also for solution, I say that even if the Asian women do get married, they could either ask their husband for permission to carry on to go into to do what they like at sport, which could also boost their confidence in doing it because they've got the support they need.
Right,